A special hello to any Mondays, Fables, and any of you big bad wolves out there. Welcome back to McFly, my little corner on the internet where I just sit around here and talk about video games and stuff. And in this one, I'm here to give you your weekly hope that The Wolf Among Us 2 will release in this century. Or at least hopefully in the year of 2025, because now it's starting to look more and more true. Again, we will go forward with a grain of salt because this is about a leak, which will hopefully materialize into something by at least October. I don't know, let's talk about it. Jeez. That's right, if you clicked and you're a huge fan of The Wolf Among Us and you're patiently waiting for The Wolf Among Us 2, hopefully it's coming within this year, and this also starts to make me believe that it will be this year. But as new reporting from perspective.The, they're covering a leaker called Extras 1, which is a Spanish leaker of all types of media. I have his tweet here, we're going to look over in a second. But it's basically going over what the leaker has said and then the validity of this leaker and past things I guess he's been right about. As always, this article and the tweet and everything will be down in the description if you want to go searching yourself or maybe read this full thing because I'm just going to give you the abridged account. The leaker on Twitter is called Extras1, but he's basically saying that Telltale Games is gearing up for some kind of campaign with influencers, media outlets, and we should start seeing some kind of marketing push by at least October. And now, if you've seen my last video, I'm going to start covering even just little bits as we start to heat up for the game, because hopefully it's going to be this year. But here's just another little tidbit leading towards release. Hopefully this one is right. Again, take it with a grain of salt. But if you watched the last video, I found out the setting is going to be taking place in the winter for the game. And now it makes even more sense that this game could be a 2025 release in the winter. It'll be snowing in the game. They'll probably want those winter vibes to go along with it. I mean, depending where you're living, but that would make sense to me. So all the arrows are starting to point that direction. But here also the article starts going into the leaker himself, and I guess a few things that he's been right about, and then a few things have been shaky. We're kind of leaning towards he can be believed. So again, I'll link that all down in the description if you want to go searching yourself. It goes on to say different stuff, but apparently he was right about the Resident Evil 9 reveal, among other things with Capcom. And like I said, this is the smallest bit of news, but you know, how long this game has just been going on for and how anticipated this release is. I'll take anything at this point. And now adding more fuel to the fire, when I found this article from comicbook.com, I also found a past article from comicbook.com, and it's on July 12th, 2024, and that's actually Telltale's game's anniversary for their whole studio. So almost a year ago to the day, they released this big info about The Wolf Among Us 2, saying it was still in development. They put out these separate screenshots essentially just saying, hey, the game's still in development, we're really excited, this is a big day for us. And now it's got me thinking that's coming up in about a week, July 12th. So maybe we'll hear something from them then. Stay tuned, I guess, for that. I'll be looking on their Twitter like crazy, I guess. They did it last year, why not this year? And especially if this leaker is correct, if they're going to be gearing up for something soon by at least October, I imagine the start of it will be some kind of communication on their Twitter, and what not better than on their anniversary. So I guess stay tuned to their Twitter, July 12th, and I'll definitely have a video out about it. Yeah, here's just your little bit of hope, keeping the dream alive. Thank you guys for watching, especially if you made it this far. I can't talk today for some reason. Likes are always appreciated, and I will see you in the next one.